cash or trash, chain fusion technology, and CK tokens on ICP. Today, guys, in this video, I'm going to be talking about chain fusion technology and the CK tokens on ICP and whether I think it's good or not, and giving you my raw, honest opinion on it. So let's start. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing we have here is chain fusion. So chain fusion technology enables smart contracts to interact with multiple networks. This allows developers to build multi-chain use cases on various blockchains. So chain fusion technology, if you're not in ICP, is very similar to what do they call it? Chain abstraction on Near protocol. I think chain abstraction, the term is a little more popular than chain fusion, but the difference is, as of right now, from my knowledge, I could be wrong, sorry if I get this wrong, but chain fusion on ICP is a lot more real than chain abstraction on Near protocol. I don't think chain abstraction on Near protocol is ready or as ready as chain fusion on ICP is right now. Could be wrong, but the last time I talked to a developer and I asked him that question, which was within the last couple of weeks, that's what he told me. So yeah, but now let's get straight into it. So get the bigger picture. So chain fusion technology allows for a couple of cool things. It allows ICP to integrate directly with chains like Bitcoin, Ethereum, do cool things with the CK tokens, which we'll talk about, chain key signatures, network integration. But yeah, take a look at this. Chain fusion enables Bitcoin and Ethereum to talk to each other. So very, very cool stuff. And then we have two things. So chain fusion benefits, unique ICP features. You can utilize ICP's core tech stack without migrating your smart contract or dApp to ICP. Chain fusion technology enhances other Web3 ecosystems through unique features like chain key signing, which is huge. Compute on-chain and HTTPS outcalls, enabling builders to augment their crypto dApp. So smart contracts can hold BTC, ETH, and other tokens. So this is a big thing. ICP smart contracts can read, write, and own and program multiple tokens across different networks. That's a big thing. ICP is a compressor, on-chain orchestration. So yeah, now let's go to the blockchains part real quick, because this is a big thing. So let's take a look at the supported chains right now for ICP chain fusion, and then let's talk about an actual example of how this could be implemented to really make an effect. So Avalanche, Bitcoin, you're seeing some big things. Cosmos, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Solana is coming soon. As you can see, GSOL is in beta, Solana RPC is in alpha, a bunch of different chains, which is really cool. Now, I think this is, in my opinion, the most bullish thing ICP has going for it right now. I think chain fusion and reverse gas model are my two favorite selling points of ICP. Reverse gas model is the gas model that the internet computer uses, where users don't pay gas fees, the developers do, which is really cool. And then the chain fusion technology. So an example of how chain fusion technology can be used is CoinSwap in the future is going to be utilizing chain fusion technology. So users will be able to trade native Bitcoin, native Ethereum, native ERC20 tokens, in the future native SOL tokens, native BRC20 tokens, all on CoinSwap on one DEX. Right now, CoinSwap only supports ICP tokens, but in the future, it will be able to support multiple chains tokens natively. This is a big part of it. It natively will be able to do this, and this is just this is a really good example of CoinSwap will end up being a really prime example of chain fusion technology and why it's actually so powerful. So really cool stuff. That's just like the simple example. Chain fusion technology can allow stuff like a DEX like CoinSwap to be able to have native Bitcoin pools, native Ethereum, ERC20s. You guys get it. But now let's talk about the CK tokens, which is also something that chain fusion allows to happen. So the main one, the most popular one, is CK-BTC, is Bitcoin on Web3. Now, guys, the way I pitch CK, people are like, what the hell is CK-BTC? Is that wrapped? Is it what? So technically, it's not wrapped. But when you're having a conversation with somebody and you're bringing up CK, this is how the conversation goes. CK-BTC, and they're like, well, is it wrapped? And you're like, well, it's not wrapped, but it's basically wrapped. So the way I pitch CK is I say CK-BTC and all CK tokens are supercharged wrapped tokens. Now, once again, technically they're not wrapped tokens, but it makes the conversation easier. You say it's supercharged wrapped token with more security. That's it. That gets the point across. So they know it's better than a wrapped token, and it has better security. You don't need to go over it, because when you're doing an elevator pitch to someone, you don't have time to talk about all the nuances and all that bullshit. So CK-BTC is a supercharged wrapped stablecoin of Bitcoin. That's how I'm pitching it. Anyways, Let's talk about it. So CKBTC is a multi-chain Bitcoin twin trustlessly created by chain key cryptography and intercomputer smart contracts that directly hold raw Bitcoin, send and receive CKBTC with 1 to 2 second finality and negligible fees. Only possible because ICP smart contracts can call into the Bitcoin network, which is absolutely huge. And here are a couple of use cases of it. Once again, on Calling Swap, you can get CKBTC there. So if you want to go try it out there, which is really cool. But now let's show, I'm going to play something that's really, really cool. So recently, CKBTC got onto Cosmos' top DEX, Osmosis, and I'm going to be playing, which Osmosis has, traditionally been outside of the ICP ecosystem, so it's really cool to see something ICP get on there. But I'm going to let Sonny, the founder of the DEX Cosmosis, talk about what he's doing with, CKBTC, and he's not like an ICP maxi, so I think it's a good perspective to have.
We spent a lot of time looking at a bunch of the different Bitcoin bridges that exist today, and what we really liked about the way CKBTC is designed is it's how it uses the MPC technology to kind of allow for much more extensibility, right? Like a lot of the bridges today that are designed, they are very specialized for one chain, right? They have to build a custom smart contract on every chain that they're trying to bridge to. What not CKBTC, but the chain key system in general, by using MPC, it allows it to, do CKBTC, but also CKETH, also, anything else in the future, Doge, Sol, XRP, Ton, right? And this generalizability, it allows us to connect to many things without having to work with many different bespoke bridges. And then, there's a lot of systems that have been built into this.
The main key thing is it's bridgeless, so that's a huge part of it.
CK system with the key resharing. You don't have to change the address every single time. The address that's custodying the Bitcoin is static. It stays the same over time. It makes it easier. You don't have to deal with the security issues of changing the addresses and whatnot. So what we basically announced was that CKBTC will be added as one of the components into the alloyed Bitcoin on Osmosis. And right now that alloyed Bitcoin is mostly consisting of WBTC. And so by adding CKBTC, this will allow users to, deposit one click just from Bitcoin mainnet and get alloyed Bitcoin on Osmosis. And even use this as a way of going from Bitcoin on mainnet to something like WBTC on Ethereum, because what you can do is using CKBTC, you can mint alloyed Bitcoin and then withdraw that as WBTC. So this might be one of the easiest ways to permissionlessly go between BTC on Bitcoin to WBTC on Ethereum.
That is huge. And I think one of the big things, if you kind of notice in this conversation, is chain fusion helps out all chains and it can be applied to multiple blockchains. So it's not just, something that can be used within ICP. But now let's talk about Ethereum. So there's CK Ethereum and there's an Ethereum integration. So extend Ethereum with ICP capabilities, 100% on-chain Web3, gasless token swaps, Web2 integration, multi-chain DeFi tokens with CK tokens. So here's an example. In May 2024, average transaction fees for USDC and USDT were about $6 and $9 respectively, making swaps below a certain amount impractical. ICP's Ethereum integration allows the use of chain key tokens such as CKETH and CKERC20 on ICP. This allows users to send and receive ETH value on ICP DEXs for a few cents, with 1 to 2 finality and no gas fees. So really cool, and I think the the Ethereum integration is big, but I'm also super pumped for the Solana integration. This is my personal take, and if you've been following me a while, I said this before even Solana ran to $180. If you've been following me, I was stacking Solana at $17 fucking dollars, and I've been bullish on it. But I think Ethereum DeFi is going to it's already getting, Solana's already taking its spot, but I think Ethereum DeFi is on its way out. I think the liquidity is too fragmented. I think it's slow. I've been bearish on it for over a year now. And I think the Solana integration with ICP is going to be a much bigger deal, because I think Solana is has much more longevity, and of course the most liquidity is on Ethereum because it's been around for the longest, but it's, the gas fees are expensive. It's just not as smooth as Solana. So I'm a lot more bullish on the ICP Solana integration, but that's being worked on. So yeah, some more stuff on CK. But now let's talk about the stablecoins on ICP. So right now there's no native stablecoins on ICP, but there's CK stablecoins. That's what's being utilized on KongSwap. And, for the record, all these CK coins are verifiably backed 1-to-1 by the native coin of choice. So for like CKUSDT, you can, dump your CKUSDT and change it to 10 Tether on the Ethereum blockchain like that. In my last video, I showed how to, get money from ICP to Ethereum and Solana and get money from Ethereum and Solana to ICP. And a lot of this is best done through the CK tokens. I personally like to operate in stables a lot. So, I showed an example in my last video of going to KongSwap, getting some CKUSDT, going to Oisy, swapping the CKUSDT for Tether on Ethereum, and then going to Phantom. Which, I thought about it for a second, and I'm like, it's low-key maybe a better route than some of these other native stablecoins. I'm not sure if they have some sort of, they probably do have bridges. I'm not positive. But like example, maybe I'm wrong here. I could be wrong. But like Near Protocol is a stable coin, but like I can't send a Near Protocol stable coin to Phantom Wallet. And like I don't even know, like can I there's probably some bridge to get there. Actually there is. I think you'd go to Aurora and then you could bridge your USCC on a Near to Aurora. I think you'd use Aurora, the Rainbow Bridge there. Whatever. Anyways, I think the CK stablecoins are, kind of a temporary solution for a native stablecoin. I think ICP definitely needs a native stablecoin, but they're not as bad as people think they are. They're really not. I mean, they're cheap to send around, so there's no, to send CKUSDT to your NNS wallet, to your Plug wallet, to your Oisy wallet, it's all extremely cheap, which is very, very nice. And it's also verifiably backed 1-to-1. So I'm probably going to be sitting a lot. I'll probably have a lot of money by the time this bull run's over in CKUSDT or CKUSCC. Now, with that being said, if I want to actually take that money and bring it to the real world, I'm going to have to dump for native Tether. I mean, nobody's going to be accepting CKUSDT in the real world. That's just reality of it. So I will have to end up taking the CKUSDT and turning it into real USDT on Ethereum and maybe hopefully ICP by then or something like that, and then dumping it for cash. But yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty good right now. And yeah, now let's talk about the rest of the coin. So there is a bunch of other coins that have CKs, like CK Wrap BTC, CK Uni, CK Link, CK Shib. I'll be honest, I don't really know if these actually have a product market fit. I have no clue. I don't really understand the point of them, to be honest. Especially this one, CK Wrap BTC, because it's essentially a wrapped stablecoin. Maybe I'm missing something in the picture, but like these guys, I don't really see the point of, I don't understand CK Link, I don't understand CK Uni, I don't understand why we'd need this or this. CK Pepe, probably not either. I mean, I don't understand why you shouldn't hold normal Pepe. Maybe I'm missing something here, especially Pepe, because Pepe is really volatile, but it's another conversation. But I think the CK stablecoins are pretty good, like right now. I've been using them a lot, and they're actually pretty good. CKBTC, I think, long term, let's say ICP gets a native stable coins and we get a good wallet, etc. I think CKBTC probably has the most firepower long term out of all the CK tokens, if I had to guess. So overall, my opinion is I'm super, super bullish on Chain Fusion, and CK tokens, I think, are, kind of at their early, they're very young. There's not too much liquidity on them. But they're getting better. I think like CKBTC getting on osmosis is a big deal. And I think the main problem, the main challenge for the CK tokens has been really just explaining, the elevator pitch. Why do we need this? I don't think in a normal conversation you can be like, hey, it's not a wrap token, but it's a wrap token. Here's why it's not a wrap token. It just gets confusing. So when you're pitching when you're pitching CK tokens to people, you have to pitch it like this. It's a supercharged wrap token that has no bridges. And if they don't understand what a bridge is, fuck it. It's just a supercharged wrap token. Wrap token that's more secure than all the other wrap tokens. That's it. It's a much easier conversation, and it gets people to understand a lot, because some people will look at it and be like, what the fuck? Like, what is CKBTC? Like, it's scary. They're looking at it. They're like, what? Like, is it really verifiably backed to 1-to-1? What does this mean? Is it wrapped? So, yeah, but overall, I'm super, super bullish, and I'm very, very excited to see, the chain fusion technology get implemented into Kong in the future. I think that's going to be absolutely huge. Once again, this is something that no other blockchain can do. And of course, from my understanding right now, Near Protocol's, getting into it, but they're definitely not at the same level ICP is at technology-wise when it comes to the chain fusion technology. So overall, I think it's good, and I just think it's going to take some time for stuff to play out, and we'll see what happens. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. I'm going to start posting more videos and shit, so let me know what you guys want me to make. Thank you for watching.